Warning, the following stunts are done by trained professionals. Actually, we're not trained. Robbie is just a dumbass and decided to do a drunken fantasy football podcast. The thoughts, opinions, and takes are ours and ours only. It is not our fault if you lose in fantasy football or sports gambling. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my gosh, here's my microphone. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie. That is TDS Taco. Mike is on his way. Mike is on his way. He is experiencing some technical difficulties, so he will be joining us ever so slightly. But while we wait on Mike, Shop GLD link is down below in the description. You can get some really dope GLD. It comes in a nice little case and it's all shiny and shit. With that being said, also buy some merch. Okay, check out the hoodies. Like check out the fucking hoodies. Like look at we outside with it. We're fucking outside with it. You know, head on over to the merch store on our YouTube channel and fucking buy some merch. All right, that's it. It's summertime. You need to be dripped up, draped down. We got some tank tops. We got, you know, everything that you could need. All right. On time taco is more likely than a perfect bracket. I am dead.
They do happen.
What is good, Leafs? Let's go ahead. Let's dive right in to today's show. I thank everyone for joining this evening. Taco, first before we get into it, how have you been, bro?
I've been good, man. Family's good. Everything's blessed. Just watching the world burn from my view here in New York. You know what I mean?
I mean, hey, that's a lot better than being in California where, you know, America might attack that first. So I can't believe I just said that. Really quick. So want to kind of go ahead, talk about the Baltimore Ravens. This time we are going to start off talking about DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins stating that there might be a reunion with the Houston Texans, said that he felt like he was underutilized in Baltimore. What do we make of DeAndre Hopkins possibly trying to make trying to make a splash in the NFL, you know, or with a new team? He's already made a splash. He's a Hall of Famer. So,
I mean, I think veterans that are like him, that are great route runners, tend to have longer careers. And while he isn't the dynamic player he once was in red zone and third down, he still is a vital player. I feel like he can get a 50 catch, you know, maybe like 3 to 5 touchdowns, maybe like 750 yards kind of season. Nothing crazy, but, you know, for a team that's trying to compete for a championship, that's a solid, you know, third, fourth option, which again, you know, comes big in third down and goal line situations and red zone situations. So I don't, and he's not going to cost you much considering the production that you've seen over the last couple of years.
He ain't gonna cost you shit.
So I don't see a problem with it, because if he's truly washed, you lost nothing. If he has some more juice in the tank, you're getting him at a solid rate. And he has that cachet where, you know, between marketing and coverage, he's a topic that'll come up, you know, hopefully for the better, not the worse. But I think there's more upside than downside.
I think that a reunion with Houston if I'm DeAndre Hopkins, I'm gonna be a first ballot, or maybe not first ballot, but I'm gonna be a Hall of Famer. You know, I'm getting a gold jacket at this point. No, I may not get the Super Bowl ring that would so lovely compliment, that accolade of having the gold jacket as well. I would be ring chasing. Okay. I would personally be ring chasing and ring chasing only. Going back to Houston doesn't seem like a great idea unless, I mean, you're doing it for the sake of the family dichotomy. Um, homie has a lot of baby mamas. Do you really want to be paying them Texas taxes? you know, I did see someone on social media say something to the effect of DeAndre, go up to Minnesota, help Jettis, and link with Kyler. Thoughts on that?
I don't like that at all. Jordan Addison, you have Jefferson, you have Hawkinson, and then whatever other piece they get. Whereas in Houston, you have Tank Dell, you have what's his face, Nico Collins, and a bunch of other young receivers there, where you could really, and you have the history with Houston that gives it, I feel, especially the way it unceremoniously ended with Bill O'Brien,
That is
uh,
true. Texas, no
treating him like shit.
taxes.
So I think that he's better off going there.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, hey, yeah, Least brought up actually Texas. Yeah, no taxes. Texas is actually one of those few states that doesn't give a fuck. Go to the Dolphins. They have Zayas Belu, the Rizzler, Big Justice, receiver. I'm dead. Let's actually talk about the Miami Dolphins really quick. It appears that there is going to be a fire sale as Jalen Waddle has now teamed up with the Denver Broncos. He will now be paired up with the likes of Cortland Sutton and Troy Franklin, with Bo Nix at quarterback, with fucking RJ Harvey in the backfield. The Broncos get an upgrade, but Malik Willis has nobody to throw to.
Oh, really?
You didn't see that Jalen Waddle is now a Denver Bronco, bro.
No, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying that he has no one to throw to, and that's why I say, oh, really? I think you're disrespecting their best pass catcher over the last 2 years. A chain. How do we want to pronounce my Mister
A
90 catch?
Chan, the Devon
Ni-
Chan,
90
not
catch.
related to Travis a Chan as
A
he's
10.
trying to
Oh
lead
yeah,
the
that
league.
was so. At the end of the day, I think that there is a lot of potential, with what they end up doing in the draft and with what you have with a chain, and you have a couple of young guys that are going to be there. But the potential that they have is tanking. like like when I see that they trade Waddle and you just sign Willis, like, bro, you're tanking. You're gonna get more pieces to the puzzle. You might have your quarterback, but you're not looking to. You want to be in the top 5 picks, pretty much, and get like someone next year to pair with him. That's the way it feels, And maybe they bring back Tyreek. I doubt it.
Tyreek isn't coming back.
But that's to me the way I look at it is like they're really kind of like throwing the season away because they want picks down the road. Because there's no
So
way. Why would you deal a Waddle like a receiver unless you were getting another player in free agency that they didn't get? You know what I mean? Like if I had a guy in free agency that I could sign, kind of like what the Ravens did. Oh, what? I can go sign Hendrickson for cash and keep my picks. Yoink! You know what I mean? Like that's the way I see that they should do it. But time will tell. And there's rumors AJB is going to be out next. So
AJB, obviously, a name that is still hot on the market. I know that he was being linked to Denver. It's now leading to where more reports are probably leaning towards that New England destination that I had mentioned on the previous episode of Rumboyz After Dark.
I
Taking a
heard
look
somewhere.
at things.
I heard somewhere they're gonna designate him for a post June 1st trade to New England. That's what I heard the trends were lately.
It's gonna, yeah. It's very eerily similar, almost identical, to the Ayuk situation, just without the ice cream dripping down the fucking side of his hand while sitting in the passenger seat. Taking a look at Miami right now as things currently stand, that wide receiver room, and I'll actually even toss in, the starting tight end as well. You're gonna have Tutu Atwell at tight end. You'll have Greg Dulcich, Malik Washington, Jalen Tolbert. Those are your starting three. You still have obviously, Taj Washington, who you've yet, Miami's yet to unlock and figure out what that can be. Terrace Marshall Jr., the former Carolina Panther, LSU Tiger, there as well. Theo Wise Jr., UDFA, we're not really, you know what I mean? It's not a great pass catching room. Greg Dulcich there at tight end, so you have, I won't necessarily say crafty vet, but you do have a vet who at one point in time did, put up some numbers and make fantasy managers appeased. I think that shit like this should be punishable. I think that shit like this should be looked at as obvious tampering. When I look at a roster like this on paper, when I look at the history of Miami and what they have done from a record standpoint, year in and year out, from a roster construction point, year in and year out, I think that at a certain point, we need to start having a conversation. I brought this up during the season when I was roasting the Browns. We need to start having a conversation about penalizing these teams that can't seem to get their shit together. If you are repetitively in the bottom half of the league, if you are repetitively on record, visibly looking like you are tanking year in, year out, there has to start being some fucking fines. There has to start in soccer, they downgrade you from one league to another. Like in soccer, they'll be like, "Hey, yo, like you're going down to the fucking minors." Like I don't know how, like all their, but I know that's like a thing that they do. We need to come up with some sort of system to where teams like this should have to deal with some sort of fucking punishment.
Same thing in all the sports, bro, because too many of these people are on fucking billionaire fucking welfare. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a team, I'm gonna get this market, and I'm just gonna do nothing with it and share on profit sharing and revenue sharing, like in baseball, like the Pittsburgh fucking Pirates. Like teams like that make me livid, bro, because they're not actively contributing to the game. It's making everything worse. It's the same thing in football. It's like, bro, if you're not going to come out here and try to put out a winner and you want to be a loser every year like Cleveland, you got to sell the fucking team. Get the fuck out of here. We don't need you here.
No, I agree with. Speaking to like the whole like profit sharing, kind of thing that you did bring up. Miami also is not, I wouldn't consider a heavily based sports city. I don't think that Miami, obviously big market, right? Obviously, all the things that you can go and do in Miami, all the money that is out there. I think that this also speaks to the fact that I don't think that the city is bought into this team, and the city is not holding the ownership accountable enough, and the fans and the fan base are not holding the ownership accountable enough. I'm not seeing enough on social media of Dolphins fans ripping the fuck in to this organization. I genuinely did love the move of Malik Willis. I did think that it's like, oh, okay, well, it's like, hey, we're just gonna, fuck around, find out, try something different type of approach.
Well, I mean,
Um,
is it really different? Because I heard from somewhere and it made a lot of sense. The coach is from Packers, so he had a chance to see him, and then the GM also ex Packers, so he brought him in and everything and the such. So he has a lot of Packers ties. So it's like it's not like they're seeing him for the first time. You know what I mean? They saw him the last 2 years, so I think it's at least on paper seemingly a little bit different.
we will take care of Settle. Glad that he's back home. Appreciate that, Matt. What is good? What is good? Um, yes, while there may be a lot of relation to prior Green Bay, what we did see of Malik Willis in the pair of games, the couple of games that we saw him in, we did see a quarterback that is definitely cognizant, definitely aware of being able to go out there and run a NFL offense, be able to complete passes, make all of the throws. This is something that we kind of already knew about him, coming out of college, coming out as a prospect. It just so happened that motherfucking landing spot was the Tennessee Titans. No, and that never bodes well for anybody. Um, did show out as a Packer, like we mentioned. Now finds himself as a Dolphin. If Malik Willis can get, depending on how it looks on tape, if Malik Willis can get 3 to 4 wins out of this team, I'll say 3. If Malik Willis could get 3 wins out of this team and look decent while doing them, but while doing it, he could, find himself with another NFL job or maybe even preserving his job with the Dolphins. Obviously, they're trying to tank for Arch Manning. We need to pay attention a lot to college football this year to see if Arch is going to actually step in and fulfill those Manning shoes, because last year he looked okay. There was nothing that I'll necessarily say in regards to Arch Manning that I saw him play. I saw Arch Manning win games that Arch Manning should have been able to go and win. I didn't see anything specific that showed that Arch can take over the situation, can dictate the game, can dictate the offense, can say, "Oh shit, my headset cut the fuck out." This is what these are the progressions and the next steps that I'm going to do. So I mean, Miami finds themselves in an interesting situation. It doesn't look great, and especially not with that wide receiver room, and especially after losing Waddle. What I will say, but from the fantasy football aspect, and I'll pass it kind of back to you in regards to the Jalen Waddle situation. I don't know how I diagnose the Denver Broncos wide receiver room right now, just because as an outsider looking in, it does appear that they're not. I thought that they were going to move off of Cortland Sutton. We still don't know yet, and I don't think that's going to happen. You still have Troy Franklin, and Troy Franklin and Bo Nix have chemistry, and we saw last year how that chemistry that they had affected Cortland Sutton and the market share of Cortland Sutton already, to where there was a point where, like, kind of midway of the season, you were like, am I starting Troy Franklin this game? Am I starting Cortland Sutton this game? Am I betting Troy Franklin receiving this game, or am I betting, Cortland, where you kind of didn't really know, and now you throw in Waddle. And I think that we need to start having the conversation of maybe Sutton's the odd man out if he doesn't end up somewhere else.
See, yeah, I think that's a really interesting scenario that we have here, because we really don't know who the odd man out is going to be in this team, because it could be Troy Franklin's the odd man out, and they keep Sutton and Waddle because realistically they are Super Bowl contender this year, and they're saying, "Hey, we're gonna go with the trusted vet in Sutton to be our physical receiver, our check down guy, our red zone guy. We have Waddle to stretch the field, and Troy Franklin. We'll put you wherever we need you for this. You need to be outside, you need to be inside, and realistically, scheme wise." That sets me up to again compete with anyone. I know that the KC is retooling. I know that I have a problem scoring last couple games. And I want to give Bo as many weapons as possible. So I probably keep Sutton for a year and say this year I'm going all for broke. I'm going for the championship this year because with a 3 wide receiver set on a run heavy team where you can bring in either, you have your 2 guys and you rotate, or you go to 3 wide receiver set, you're going to be really dynamic. And then you have that strong running game that you'll add to it that, Sean Payton's always known for, and you have the good defense, and now you have the makings of a Super Bowl contender. So I think with Waddle's ability to stretch the field, it helps them get a different dynamic from Sutton, and you really don't know who is the odd man out. And while, yes, Franklin did have his moments of shining, we really don't know what the game plan is because in reality, you could say this is Sutton's last year. Give me what you got, dude. Next year,
it felt like that this was it felt like that this was in the understanding coming into the season was that was kind of going to be what it was. But
also, let's not forget Sutton to start the season was on fire, and it was the emergence of Troy Franklin, and probably the way that the team started playing Sutton that changed. And maybe Sutton isn't like a prototypical one where it's like, no matter the cornerback or no matter the coverage, I can throw him the ball, but he can be a high volume receiver, which has physical attributes when you pair with some of the other guys. And, for fantasy purposes, it's going to be a clusterfuck. I'm not going to lie to you, but from real life purposes, it could be the kind of stuff that you need to win games and win championships.
I agree with the last comment by Treat there. In real life, good. In fantasy, not really. I'm going to invest more heavily in the Broncos side because that is where the talent is, and I feel like that I am going to be beating the drum of like I don't know who's going to pop off on this team, but I do want to have some piece of it. Whereas like with the Miami side, I'm like, fuck this, fuck everything, it's all on fire. Get me the hell away from it. You know that meme where it's the dog and the dog is on the bike, and like the bike's on fire. Everything around him is on fire, but he's not on fire. That's how I'm treating Miami. I think we got Mike backstage. I'm just waiting for his camera. His camera to.
I'll be honest with you, the piece in Denver that I'm looking for is probably the cheapest piece because that'll be the guy that'll get work when someone gets hurt, which we know will happen unless they're the one that gets hurt. And then if that's the case, I spent the least amount of capital on them. Bo Nix, as always, I believe is going to be an option because you'd rather have the distributor in that situation who also runs. But I think that at the end of the day, we're all going to want to figure out who's the running back for Denver, and that's who I want. I want the running back for Denver.
I also find it ironic that this move of Waddle becoming a Bronco comes a day after him coming out on social media saying he beat the dog shit out of Patrick Surtain in boxing. So I do find that a little bit hilarious. It's like, well, now you got to practice against your former teammate who you were teammates with. Now you're back, like now you got to deal with. Ladies and gentlemen, drop the mic.
I almost think that he knew before he did that, so it was like an inside joke.
Yeah, I think it was one of those inside joke things. I mean, it's because they were teammates at Bama. So like there is that aspect. Mike, now that I have you here, can I get your take on Waddle and the Miami situation in general?
Hot garbage, dumpster fire pieces of shit. That's my take on the Miami Dolphins.
Are you tapping into a Slim Jim?
Jalen Tolbert, Costco version. Jalen Tolbert, WR1. Jalen Tolbert, WR1. Malik Washington, WR2. And there was someone else that they picked up that, let's be real here.
It's the wide receiver room is real WR1. Yeah, the wide receiver room is Tutu, Terrence Marshall, who
that's the one I was thinking of. Terrence Marshall.
Is this Terrence Marshall season finally?
Yes.
It's
Taco,
a chain
what
over
college
everything, guys. It's a chain
Taco,
over
what
everything.
college did Terrace Marshall go to?
LSU. I already told him earlier. Me and him, we were already talking about. Yeah, we were already talking about it. So. Yeah, I was about to say that's not fair. I already told him.
Okay.
No,
A-Chain's
honestly,
gonna have 100 catches this year. Watch, Mike. 100
No,
catches.
there's a chance he's not on that team.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a chance he's not. I agree if he's on that team.
I'll tell you, if I'm a Giants
just
fan,
say this
I'm
on record?
interested. I'll give you
There's
sleep.
there's a chance that with the talent that's in that room currently, that none of them.
Let me ask you an honest question. You guys might have already asked this. If you knew this was going to happen, would you have signed if you were Malik Willis?
Malik Willis knew the GM and the coach from where he previously was.
I don't.
So I think you probably do it because you're familiar with the operation and you're banking on them having a plan.
And if I'm Malik, I can also flip it to the fact that it's like I have sub 4.40 guys, like I have 4.340 guys. I mean, like you know, Malik, he's a 4.3 guy. Achan, he's a 4.32 guy. Waddle, he's a 4.37 guy. Tutu, he's a 4.32 guy. I just don't think that this team has the size. Like, there's gonna be situations like especially when they get into the rum zone where it's like, bro, who the? I guess that's where Terrace Marshall comes in. It was like you're the jump ball.
But Robbie,
but
let's go back 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Let's go back 5 months. When a certain sexy someone on this panel that's got a marvelous beard stated,
shave, though.
huh? No.
Shave,
this marvelous thing said that he thought that Mike McDaniel, and I was wrong, was going to be the first quarterback fired during the season last year. But what I told you, Robbie, was when he got fired, this team right now is built on one thing. While during the season, was speed. I said because it was so speed-oriented, offensive-oriented, they were going to go the exact opposite with the hire, and that's exactly what they did with Jeff Hafley. So now that now that Tyreek's gone, now that you got, yes, I mean, some of those guys are still quick, but now that you got rid of Waddle, your speed in reality is a chain. And the problem is, yes, the speed also was Willis, but you're not thinking that when you bring in a quarterback. So they're still, and this part of the reason I'm bringing this up is because of Talker's point. Yes, really? He knows the group. Yes, he knows the head coach and he knows the GM. But if I'm Malik Willis, I'm further enough in my career. I can't wait for a plan that starts in 2028.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's that part, but then also, so I like that Leafs brought up the fact that Slowick is there. Here's my issue with that.
Oh yeah, that is right.
We don't know which version of Bobby we're gonna fucking get. It's like having Rumboyz After Dark. You know, like you don't know which version of me you're gonna get. Like, you know, you don't know. You know, and I think that scares me because we have this offensive coordinator who you can very easily make an argument that is very competent, very proven, can get it done. But you can also make an argument not competent, not proven, not able to get it done. CJ Stroud's most successful year is because of Bobby Slowick.
But what did he do? But that was the year. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything before that either. Is what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying about this. We don't know what Bobby we're getting. We don't know.
I agree.
Like we're walking into this completely just like fuck.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm going the opposite, in the sense of, did CJ Stroud just have a fluke career year, which made Bobby?
we're gonna get into fluke career years here in a minute.
All right, let me go real quick on the other side. This helps Cortland Sutton. This upsets me because of one player, and you know how much I love certain players. This upsets me because of Marvin Mims. I think this pushes Marvin Mims kind of to a gadget punt returner because you're going to have Cortland, you're going to have Waddle, and you're going to have Franklin. I knew something was up because, and I know you heard this too, Robbie, being from Colorado. Or not from, but you know what I meant. Because I saw the clips with Mark Schlereth and a couple other shows.
Yep.
The last week and a half, they've been freeing up some room with renegotiating deals. And they freed up $21.5 million for this year. And he makes $20 million.
Yep.
So, coinky dink that they had just made $21.5 room? No. The issue is this because people were speculating that it was for
AJ Brown.
Well, AJ Brown or a running back from New Orleans.
Yeah.
That was the other one. They're like, there's some of this money going towards a New Orleans running back. Kamara. And the question is, what does this do for them? But even though this is a shitty Dolphins team, it was a great deal for the Dolphins. I just have to say that.
He said, "Why the fuck is little TJ at my local club?"
And
that is a wild thing.
Let's not forget that there are guys in the draft that they could potentially get to fill in this hole. You could end up with a second rounder, or what is it? Lemon could fall to them. They're saying
where he go to college?
Didn't that guy go to? I want to say USC, but I feel like that's off.
Oh my God, he got it right.
I love it. I think that guy. I love.
You know what I mean? I'm slowly assimilating.
Where did he go to high school?
Come on, man.
Where'd JJ McCarthy go to high school?
IMG.
We brought it up on the show.
He went to the same high school that Aaron Judge went to, the school of fucking fail in the clutch.
No. He went to IMG.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke.
Give me the cartel money.
Oh, Miami?
Look.
No, we talked about it on the show, Taco.
Miami's obviously made it obvious that they're going to go receiver.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be Tate. I don't think it's going to be Lemon. I think it's going to be Tyson.
It would probably be better for them. It would probably be better for them. My all right, fine. I'll go ahead and I'll go on this fucking tangent right now. My issue with Lemon isn't the issue that everyone has.
No.
I think that my issue with that whole situation was you're overselling yourself. And I understand in this situation the pressure of having to do that, but bro, you went to fucking USC. So media pressure shouldn't be a problem. Being that you come from USC, that should be the last place to where you're walking into a fucking press conference staring everyone down like someone's about to get fucked.
He's my WR2. He's my WR2 for fantasy.
He's mine. I'm on the same page with you. I have Tate above. Above.
No, Tate's number one. Some people think Tate's number 2 or 3. He's, to me.
You just don't watch Ohio State football.
No, but on my grade, he is further ahead of Lemon than Tyson is closer to Lemon.
But exactly.
So and this is a good time for me to ask some questions. What I heard about this kid that's supposed to go number 1, Tate, he is not the most athletic, but he's a great possession catcher. He's kind of in the mold of the JSN kind of, or the Cooper Cup, the route running.
Can I say a comp that I saw today on Twitter and I actually loved it?
Yeah.
Devontae Smith and George Pickens had a baby.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
But then,
yes.
I guess the question is, how high do you see him going?
So I think that Tate. All right, so we'll entertain some draft talk really quick. I personally feel like Tate is one of those players to where how we're having the conversation about Jeremiah Love at a completely different position at running back. How we're like, there's this arena where he could go, early and go to Tennessee, but there's also thing where like he could fall to 7, like he's not falling. Tate's that same conversation at wide receiver. Tate's not falling below 7.
Well, no, to your point, because of the moves that, well, I saw someone that said they think that Love could fall to mid-teens because of the moves that were made. If you guys were to, let's just say you guys go take Bailey. I'm just making this up. But let's just say you guys take Bailey, right, Robbie? Fair. New Orleans has just picked up ETN. We have just picked up KW. And then you go back to teams. Cincinnati could, but they got Chase Brown, whatever. At wide receiver, you're in the same boat. If you guys take Bailey, I don't know if Tate makes it past New Orleans at 8.
I mean, let's be honest, Mike. How is that at 4? The Titans not squarely having this, especially when your only wide receiver that you get in the draft is Wan'Dale Robinson. I think you probably have to look at, supporting, especially when you look at Dable getting Neighbors in that draft before he got Dart. This is a perfect situation where you can get a wide receiver, plug him in with Cam Ward.
Nope, I'm not taking him. Here's why. Let me go, Robbie, because I love this one. Here's why.
It's because it's so subjective, but yes, it's so subjective.
Tell me right now, are the Titans a wide receiver away from making the playoffs?
Fuck no.
The answer is no.
Fuck
they have too many holes on this team. You have a new
They need
coach.
an edge. They need an edge.
No, yeah. Hold on, let me go. You got a new offensive. You got a new defensive-minded coach. Yes, you have Dable as the OC. Guess what, Taco? And I'm not doing this to give you shit. This time I am actually not doing this to give you shit.
This time it's funny.
Next year right now is one of the best wide receiver classes in the last 15 years. You go get a defensive guy. You got Jeremiah Smith. You got Cam Coleman. You got Ryan Williams. That's just the top 3.
All right.
And I say, Jeremiah could be the number 1 overall. Cam Coleman and Ryan Williams could both be top 10 picks. I'm saying what you do is you go get Bain, you go get a defensive Arvell if he's there, you go get a stud, you go get a 2nd or 3rd round wide receiver this year, and then you go stack them with the first wide receiver round next year when you still suck enough to get a top 10 pick, and you're golden.
Bro. But then the question comes down to, with the development of Cam Ward after what you put him through last year, I almost feel like
Bellinger.
You almost have to take an offensive lineman or a wide receiver.
I'm gonna attack. All right, so Mike, I let you cook. This is where I'm gonna attack the development of Cam Ward. All right. Yeah. Hey, Tennessee Titans fans. Hey, we ain't never fucking gave y'all this much publicity ever on this damn show, but I'm gonna ride for y'all today. I'm gonna show y'all some shit today.
I might have another question for you after this.
The camp that Cam Ward is surrounded around from a leadership perspective, and I'm talking about hats. I'm not talking about suits. I don't care anything about fucking front office. The camp that he's surrounded around from like Salah and everyone else, he's in such good hands, and they got ahead of it as an organization so fucking early enough to implement that type of leadership and bring in who I believe that are really good. What I believe and what someone else believes, two totally different things. What I believe that are damn good football minds and have been football minds that have proven themselves to be able to come to this organization and honestly rise to the occasion of being able to make them a threat in the next 3 to 4 years. I'm going to say it 3 to 4 because I think that they can do it with the leadership, with Cam Ward, with everything that Mike just mentioned about how, like, the wide receiver is going to be shaking out. even if Tennessee did not go and get a wide receiver this year, even if, to your standpoint earlier that you mentioned about, or I'm sorry, the chat had mentioned about them trying to keep Ward upright, and maybe they go with like Mongola or whatever the case. Who I personally feel like that would be a better decision for Arizona. But let's say that Tennessee, they choose, hey, nope, we're gonna go tackle. We're gonna try and keep Cam Ward upright. They are still putting themselves in a position to, even in the future, like Mike said, in the next couple of drafts, with a lot of names, Coleman, Smith, Grant. It's okay. Like, it's okay if the Tennessee Titans go out there and win fucking 6 games this year, which it can happen.
And I didn't even bring up Wesco or TJ Moore, just like Leaf said.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm just, y'all got me really excited when we started talking, get into some draft talk. Because,
but here's the other thing. Here's the other thing I'm going to bring up. And this is the one I don't think they should. And Robbie, I know you're going to agree with me on this one. But there's rumors that Tennessee could be taking Jeremiah.
Originally,
yeah, there have been
more that they're not.
I don't know if that's best for.
It's not. You're giving. I'm not saying.
Because running backs are a dime a dozen. If I were Tennessee, I would either be going.
You still have 2 on the roster.
Yep, I'm either keeping Cam upright, and so I can establish that chemistry, early between linemen, linemen and
although there's supposed to be good offensive linemen in this draft. There's like one.
There's
one. Iona or something like that.
Manoga, who I've been talking about. I can't pronounce his name. I can't say his name. Yeah,
and Spencer.
It's either that. It's either establish the defensive side of the ball, which I think that it's very well, within there because of who they have as coach, like with Salah and everything.
That's why I think it will happen.
Which could make this weird situation where it's like, oh well, like fuck the T-Rex arms. Here's Ruben Bain, or like here's David Bailey. I think it could be like kind of one of those things. If not, it would be stupid if they don't go receiver though. Like I think that it would be. I understand what Jeremiah Love can bring to a team. I just don't know if that's. He'll sell a lot of jerseys. He'll be a difference maker. I don't know if that's the piece long term that
to me,
puts Tennessee.
I'd make it between 3
to the playoffs.
It should be between 3 players: Love, the wide receiver, or if there's an offensive lineman that's better than both or close to them, then I get the offensive lineman.
Hold on.
You have to support Cam Ward. Even if the goal is next year to add another big piece and add another wide receiver to the room, you have to do more to support him while he's there. And I think that's the best thing that Chicago's done. They've over-indexed on Caleb, and look at the quicker results that they're getting. And they're setting him up for more future success.
That's because Ryan Poles overcompensates. Ryan Poles overcompensates. He fails upwards. And that's a skill within itself. That is a skill within itself.
You end up trading DJ Moore for a fucking second. Bro. You know what I mean? And now you bring up Loveland, and now you bring up Luther Burden, and the guys that you had that were rookies last year that now have some seasoning coming into year 2 with expectations and understanding. I think it's smart.
Bro, see motherfuckers trying basically, they're just saying that. I love seeing like other people's takes. It's like Carnell Tate's just baby CD Lamb. And it's like, well, you look at their measurements. I mean, yeah, basically he is basically mini CD, like slight weight difference. CD's 198, Carnell is 192. Carnell has bigger hands by an inch. 10 inch hands to 9 1/4. Carnell's just 1 inch taller. Like I love seeing like the way that people are like, this player's just like this player, and it's like, bro, like, what Cardell Tate can come into the league and fucking be might be even better than.
Well, okay,
Speedy.
so here's one that got posted today by NBC Sports, and so there's a couple that I'm kind of like, okay, but it's kind of what I thought. So Fernando at 1, Arvel at 2, David Bailey at 3.
What position?
David Bailey?
Yeah.
Okay, who Tennessee took at 4, because I kind of forgot about this guy, and I don't understand why I forgot about this guy. Makes complete sense to me, Robbie. Sonny Styles.
Oh, the middle linebacker?
Okay. So Sonny is interesting because of how you can move him around within the defense.
And the reason I like this draft in general is it has you guys, Taco, taking the guy that we can't pronounce his name.
Sonny is baby Bobby Wagner. Sonny's baby he's baby B Wags. He's just baby Bobby Wagner.
Here's my thing about that.
But then it has hold on, let me finish the top 10 and then you can go.
Okay.
It has Myoga going to you guys. It has Jeremiah Love. It has Jeremiah Love going to you guys. It has Carnell Tate going to New Orleans, like I mentioned. It has Ruben Bain going to us, like I have mentioned before. And it has Caleb Downs going to Cincinnati, which would be disgusting.
Bro, everyone's mocks are all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
I figured you guys would go Caleb Downs, honestly.
I'd rather have Caleb Downs. Oh.
To me, when you look at the situation with Sonny Styles, like he's the guy when you say, are you a one player away? Would you take him? Because when you think about the value of a linebacker in
an Ohio State linebacker,
I understand what you're saying, but the position, what it pays versus what it pays for a wide receiver 2. A wide receiver 2 costs you more than an elite middle linebacker in free agency. You can go out and sign the best linebacker right now, and he will cost you less than what it will cost you for a wide receiver 2. So I think when you look at it from that perspective, it's hard to take him over the receiver when, one, you don't have weapons for Cam Ward, and 2, in the long run, his long-term cost is going to become astronomical. You're talking 20-25 million versus the 15 million that you would spend at that position. So I think it'd be more prudent to look at the wide receiver there because of cap.
This draft is going to get crazy. This draft is going to get crazy. Like,
did you see how crazy it's going to be in Pittsburgh? What they announced today?
What?
Pittsburgh Unified.
Oh, the schools. Yeah, the schools are there.
Said they're going hybrid for 3 days, so the kids are not out and about during town.
Yep. Yeah, they basically made it a fucking holiday for the weekend.
Yeah, right.
That shit is so badass. Really quick, we're gonna shift gears. I know that we were getting into some draft talk. We'll probably get back into some draft talk a little bit later. Let's get into some sports drama.
Drama.
Let's get it. It's just drama. It's drama.
Is this Gronk?
I mean, Gronk kind of like I guess like in a way he's involved. So
okay.
I don't know if you guys saw today. Logan Paul intercepted Joe Burrow.
And then got
but he also did get shaked out of his fucking shoes by Saquon.
He got broken in half.
Yeah, he got his shit fucking snapped by fucking Saquon. Thoughts on this whole like I'll take on anyone in a boxing ring. Thoughts on this whole like, should social media influencers be out there with NFL athletes? Like I mean, I guess I can't really say much because
no, you can't. I can't either, though.
I can't say anything like yo, should social media influencers be out there on the field with athletes? Like, yo, we have a whole fucking flag football game in Canton
with a former football player.
Yeah, exactly.
The year I was there, a Hall of Fame profile player played in the game.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, and now, like there's like apparently going to be like even like more, and and it's like becoming like an actual like like thing and shit now. Here's my take. Logan, you are one hell of an athlete. You are one hell of an athlete. Sure, I'll even go on record and I'll be like, yeah, maybe better athlete than me. I don't think I don't think you're smoking me on a track. There's no fucking way that you're running faster than me, even at 34. Like I'm 34, bro, and I'm sorry, like you're not faster than me. Do I think that you'll probably jump higher than me? Fuck no, but I think the only thing that you could do is lift more than me.
Seth Rollins is a better athlete than him.
Yeah, but like lifting is like its own thing, like whatever, like cool, like you can lift, you can wrestle, bro. I'm gonna be real, like, and I'm gonna say this like influencer to influencer. I won't box you. I won't box you, but also like destroying shit, bro. I will see you on a fucking football field, and I'm sorry, bro. I'm the size difference, dog. The way that I can get in and out of my breaks. Chill. The way that I can get in and out of my breaks. How much faster my freaking quick twitch muscles are off the line. Like, bro, like you would have to like straight up. And I'm not doing this for like no clout chasing, no content or bro, you would have to jam at the line. Like you would have to play man. Like there's no way that you could play zone. Like you can't line up. You can't line up in zone against me, bro. You're fucking wild. Yo, the way that you fucking just took this conversation and made it the like gayest shit ever.
He did.
This man took this conversation.
He started. He went in a complete direction that did not need to be taken.
Bro.
I'll tell you this though. It is perfect. We deserve this. We deserve this shit. Yeah, you want to talk all that shit? Get on the field. Shut the fuck up. Get on the field. You want to talk? Yeah. There's nothing but air and opportunity out here, boy. Make a tackle. Shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like bro,
it's like I show speed. I show speed when I pop all this shit, and all of a sudden everybody's looking. I'm like, oh shit, motherfucker, you fast. Like, you know what I mean? Like he got respect. Like bro, everybody would kind of back up that shit.
I would not raise speed. I would not race speed.
Yeah, like you look at that shit, and you're like, nah, bro, you could be an Olympic.
Well, who was it? Who was the one that Robbie? Who was the one that they were saying was guarding Devontae today? Sanat?
Yeah, I think it was. No, I don't think it was Kai. Who was it? Who was it that was guarding? Oh, shit.
Well, whoever was guarding him, they're like, oh, he was able to catch up and guard Devontae. I'm like, Devontae was going at like half quadruple, like quarter speed.
It would make sense as Kai. Kai seems like a good guy. I wouldn't want to embarrass him. I'd want to embarrass Logan. You go to Logan, like, oh, bro, you want to guard me?
Kai's an athlete. Kai's fast as fuck. Kai's fast.
Yeah, but at the same point in time, like, I'm not going to approach Logan. If I'm Saquon Barkley, let's just say, I'm going to look at Logan like barbecue chicken, and I'm going to say, what up, my G?
And he did.
Bro.
And he did.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know, and like I know, like I've brought it up. Like, bro, it's a completely the screws that you have to have loose in your fucking head to be like, I am lining up against. I'm lining up against someone, and I don't give a fuck how big, how strong, how the fucking set of kahunas that you even have to like even get out there. So like first, like you know, shout outs like even having the fact to like line up against someone. But like, bro, it's a whole different mindset. Football's the only sport that I will say like 100% definitive without a doubt. It is 80% mental. Like a lot of people like they like use sports analogies. Well, sports are 80% mental and 20% physical. Football is the one thing where it's like as long as I'm smarter than you, it doesn't fucking matter. If I like, there's nothing that you can fucking do. If I know how to
anyone that guarded Randy Moss.
Bro, Randy Moss's football IQ was insane. Like it's just if I know how, because if I know first off, like as an athlete, like you have to know your body and what you're capable of, like how far you can push yourself, what your limits are, yada yada yada. If the second I see your foot even turn the wrong way, you're cooked. You're cooked. If the second, the worst thing that the like if you're not even framed properly when getting ready to freaking press at the line, bro, like there's so much. Like I can look at someone right away and know exactly like, like I'm just gonna hit him with this double move or like I'm gonna be gone or like I'm gonna just run right fucking through him and just like pressure them to the point where like I get my own separation. Like football's the weirdest sport. People forget, man. Zayas, Bilu, Let Baker, and Mark Andrews dropped 50 on them, and now they act dumb to clip far. Yo, that's crazy. We are going to get into halftime here really quick because I do want to give the guys a break. Let them catch their breath. Let them stretch their legs. Taco looks like he needs to clean the fog out of his glasses. And Mike looks like Mike, you need a drink, you need or something. I don't know, man. I don't know.
What?
I couldn't come up with a joke. I could come up with a joke with Taco because of the glasses. Like I was like,
I need food. I need a drink. I need a lot.
Yo, Aiden is wild. Yo, what is going on this stream? Cheers to me. Cheers to you all, the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? We'll see you in the feud.
Yo, tune into the Rumboyz, where the fantasy kings reside. Rumboyz Robbie dropping jams, got the league on our side. From the waiver wire to the trade block, we scheming like pros. Building squads to smash the books, watch the haters hit the road. Profit popping off, we cashing on the underdogs. Bark, Vegas lines getting crushed, leave us in city in the dark. Over on the yards, other on the picks, we calling it precise. Rumboyz Network got the sauce, turning dubs into a vice. Rumboyz, hype train rolling through the grid all night. Setting lineups that ignite, winning league, it's feeling right. Beating Vegas every Sunday, stacking chips like it's our throne. Dilly to the doubters, pour it up, we on the zone. Rumboyz, fancy fire. Rumboyz, bets on fire. From the pod to the payout, we the squad that takes it higher. Dilly. Scrolling through the Discord vibes, raw like a rookie can't rush. Rumboyz crew dissecting matchups, no fluff, just a hush. Receivers torching corners, we said it first, now the check's clear. Running it back for the boom, while the books drowning beer. League champs crown themselves with our weekly hot takes. Sleepers waking up, Giants bust getting the breaks. From zero to hero, your roster's reborn in the booth. Rumboyz Fantasy Network, spitting truth, chasing loot. Hey, hit play on the pod, let the energy surge. We the pulse of the playoffs, making grown men converge. Prop on the anytime TD, we nail it, no sweat. Vegas sweating bullets while we feast on the bed. Rumboyz, hype train rolling through the grid all night. Setting lineups that ignite, winning leagues, feeling right. Beating Vegas every Sunday, stacking chips like it's our throne. Dilly to the doubters, pour it up, we on the zone. Rumboyz, fancy fire. Rumboyz, bets on fire. From the pod to the payout, we the squad that takes it higher. Dilly. So raise your glass to the Rumboyz, we're always in the game. Winning props, crushing lines, putting leagues to shame. Subscribe, smash that like join the fam today. Rumboyz forever, now go winning dilly all the way. Rumboyz.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy El Capitan Robbie J of the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network here at the NFL Players Association 2019 Rookie Premiere with Nate Bosa, with my co-host Ty Boogie, all the Rum boys and girls out there tuning in. We are sitting down with the number one draft pick, the one and only Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Hollywood, with Drew Lock, no other than Andy Isabella, Miles Boykin. We are sitting with Benny Snell Jr., Easton Stick, Bryce Love, UGA's own, the big dog of the Bulldogs, Riley Ridley.
How you doing?
It's Friday. We all got jobs. We got an interview to do. National championship winner, NFL draftee, TJ Hawkinson, Iowa Hawkeyes. What is good, brother?
Hey, it's good to be here.
Hey, welcome. ACCR, right?
Oh, you already know.
Hail to the Redskins.
I gotta ask, you're gonna play the Browns? Like, are you gonna just burn them again? What you think you do? I mean,
I think the media put us against each other. I like them, so.
You're friends.
We were in a hot tub time machine, bro.
Man, he's cool. He plays video games just like me. That's what we really do.
Gotta find something besides-
For me, be able to break the all-time rushing leader in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the UK O-line, man. Y'all did that.
When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to have to feel like you're doing work.
Exactly.
You want to feel blessed and excited to do what you're doing day in and day out. And I can truly say that.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly dilly. That was live, man.
What is good? What is good? Bringing in other sports is a bad way to cope. We're actually going to be talking about some other sports here in a minute, because there's some other topics that do need to be covered throughout the world of sports that don't just have to do with football. I'm waiting on Taco to get back because I kind of want him here for this. I want Taco here for this so bad, so bad. For this next topic that I'm about to bring up. Oh, there he is. There he is.
His glasses are still foggy.
Let me go ahead and hit the lead. Hey, boys. Hey, really quick. Let me just, before we kick off this second half, cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumble. Yes,
Before
sir.
we go.
Oh, you're saying
No.
some words?
Hold on.
Well, let me hit
This
the lead.
is one. And, okay, this side is one. This side is two. What am I drinking? One is alcohol, one's not, and you guys get a pick. You have to pick one or two. One, it's 50-50 shot.
One.
Fuck.
One. Yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2. Yeah, nice.
Two
Fucking-
was a Dr. Pepper.
Shit. Lisa already fucking beat me to the goddamn punchline. All right.
Well, he doesn't look at the chat, so go.
So, really quick, before we do get into the next set of topics and we get into, discussing the world of the sports culture. I try and sound very like I'm trying to wax poetic right now. Before we get into that, I just want to say that I want to thank all of our subscribers. I want to thank all of our followers across every single social media platform. I want to thank you guys. Because streaming is not it's easy, but also at the same time it is a dedicated thing for you guys to come here view us, a dedicated thing for us come and bring you guys entertainment. So I thank you, and I'm humbled to be able to get to call this a part-time gig, not even a part-time gig, but just have this be a form of art that I get to express myself and I get to share it with my friends. So I just want to say thank you and cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rum boys and girls. What a do, dilly dilly. These shrooms are kicking in. With that being said and stated,
Purple mountains.
I'm so excited that I do have you here tonight, Taco, and we get to
You're the only one.
To the second half of this show because Taco
Come
does.
on, Mike. You know you love me.
Taco
I love
does
you.
supply,
Love to hate you.
he does supply a lot of like our baseball kind of like commentary like throughout like the off.
Oh God, here we go.
Let's get it.
So I do want to talk about the World Baseball Classic.
Oh fuck.
My Dominicans, we went that was a close call. First off, we're gonna first put that on record.
Yeah.
Well, not denying
But
that.
Look, the fact that Venezuela got the lick back from Maduro. Taco, take it away.
Maduro still doesn't know.
You know, I think that was that was a really underplayed storyline from that game that we really didn't get fully explored till afterwards. But all around, it's like I don't know. Something about it rubbed me the wrong way. The way DeRosa was about it, because one, he wasn't completely there. Two, the whole Mason Miller situation. It was like, I'm gonna bring him in if it was I'd bring him in if we had the lead, but not if it was tied. But they were home, and it was like after the ninth inning, so basically he couldn't be used again. So it's just very weird when you have a guy that's been so dominant, and if he couldn't go, he couldn't go. But the way that he went about it and said it is just weird. And then you see Mason Miller pissed off, throwing the thing off, So it to me, it's just all around where the manager definitely did let the team down, in my opinion. In a lot of different ways.
Fucked up throughout the whole tournament. Let's just put that on record.
We talked about that last week.
Yep. Throughout the whole tournament, you're absolutely right. And that's, I think, the biggest problem that we have is his mismanagement. But overall, I think it was a great tournament. I agree with you on that low call. I think that as we move towards the new systems, hopefully that we're able to reduce those type of errors, because that's the shit that really kills the games. It's
with
like
game on the line, game on the line, dog.
Yeah.
I was laying in the fucking bed with the laptop, like I was like, no.
Well, not to I mean, we're changing subjects, but not to completely go off of the baseball. Did you see the one that got challenged in spring training yesterday? That was
I saw it on Instagram today.
It was down the middle. It was smack dab. They literally drew an axis on the in the middle, and it hit the axis. The bottom of the ball hit the tee, and it was right above the tee. And the umpire called it a ball.
Bro, it
was in the heart.
Baseball is becoming so egregious. Baseball will always be the sport where, how in football, like when we discuss like what's a catch and what's not a catch, like I feel like we're closer to defining a fucking catch than we are from balls and strikes in baseball.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna be okay. Some of the young people in this goddamn chat are gonna call me a boomer for this freaking take.
But we're sports historians, so I mean, like
I really wish, I really do. I do not mind the human element of the home plate umpire. I am not saying
that. Of course,
no. I am not saying that one was bad. I'm just saying, oh, shut up! Have your freaking right fielder freaking swing the goddamn bat.
Toxic.
Yeah. How about have fucking Aaron Judge make a goddamn catch? All right.
How about we know that the umps are on the take, and we need to be able to challenge them because they make so many bad calls.
No, they do. But what I'm saying is, the ones that I just wish there was a way that, like, if it's close, but like egregious, yes.
Dude, it's gonna be a good year of ball. Yeah. One thing that I want to close out our quick baseball segment with is World Baseball Classic does feel just a little bit more electric than World Series. World Baseball Classic does feel like it has that extra thing to it.
Huh?
And maybe and hear me out, maybe it is nationalism. Maybe it is, things of that nature. Like I can say this. growing up how I grew up, in the household that I grew up here, Mom, in the household that I grew up with, the cultures that I grew up, seeing my culture through sports and seeing my people being emulated, whether it's, you know, from my dad's side because he's Italian, you know, whether it's my mom's side, you know, being Dominican and Jamaican, seeing that on the big screen, it
I don't think it would be that way if it was every year.
no, if it was this is a thing that can only happen like every 3 years.
So that's why I'm saying you can't compare it to the World Series.
If it happened every year, one, it would lose the mystique. Two, I feel like it would create motherfuckers would legitimately fight each other in bars at that point.
Well, and here's the other thing is, I mean, yes, I get what you're saying, but also like you're doing fan bases, not nation bases, but also like last year, all of Canada got behind Toronto.
Yeah.
I mean, there are going to be those years where things happen. It's just a matter of when they happen. And, you know, it's just
the idea that sports and nationalism don't go hand in hand is wild. They do. The two are married together. I mean, we're all fight fans. You know, Mike, Irish, correct? Yeah. Looking at your beard? No.
Well, part, but yeah.
Part, yeah. So when McGregor fought, you were very much like, no?
I can't stand McGregor.
Okay.
That's why I was trying to get you off the Irish.
Yeah, I was about to say no. Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to think like.
But I know where you're. I know what you're saying.
Like when Jack Dempsey fought.
Like go to boxing. When you for instance, I'm in California. When freaking De La Hoya or freaking Canelo fought, or trying to think of who was it? Yeah. No, I'm gonna bring an old one up. When it was Sugar Ray Leonard and Duran.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, hold on. Hey, Duran had hammers. Let's just make sure we say that out loud.
No, but what I'm saying is that is like an iconic nation against nation. Like everyone that was an American went for him. Everyone
what about the Olympics? Like y'all just acting like that shit don't exist.
What do you,
bro? Yeah, the Olympics is the prime. Is the prime example of nationalism.
But we're just talking in the fight world.
Yeah,
on that example. Because let's be real, boxing in the Olympics sucks.
Yeah. Oh God. We're not great at.
We're not going there, but yes.
Yeah. Like I do find it interesting that through we just experienced the Winter Olympics. We just experienced the World Baseball Classic. We just experienced, you know, UFC going, you know, like Cup, Mexico, and then now we have like World Cup, and like I find it, I find it us being able to have like a very astute conversation about this. First off, props to us, but like second off, like I think that we learned something through all of this that is like, yo, like just give me my fucking sports. Let me just be a fan. And all the shit that's happening outside of the arena, that's happening off the field, keep me the fuck out of it. I can't stay out of it, but for this 2 hours, for this little time, let me enjoy it. And like being able to sit back and watch the World Baseball Classic, it was dope to just see like everyone like in like the stadium, and like when like the camera like pan and like, you know, like everyone just like cheering and like representing, and it did feel good. It did feel good, and it felt like that, although through sports and through everything that is going on, while we may be divided, for that one thing we came together for a little bit. Win or loss of whatever the fuck the result of the score was, for that one time, there was a moment of silence in the world. and it was just about baseball. And I think that that's kind of fucking magical, and I think that's kind of cool. You know? So yeah, I'm glad that we got to chop it up about that.
I will say this though, World Baseball Classic does tend to do that every time they play.
Every 3
the
years.
games are good. You know,
Well,
there's juice.
The games are good, but I forget.
It's because there's juice.
Well, no,
Yeah.
there's juice, but like I forget what it was. You know, I forget what show it was that I saw clips on my bus ride home the other day. I want to maybe say it was Levitard's crew.
Hey, their crew is starting to cook.
But they were talking about the one guy was like, I don't get why it is that Levitard made a very, very valid point. Yeah, it was because Levitard made the valid point. Yeah, it was.
Levitard made a valid point. When did
God
you
damn. They were talking about how like Venezuela was going nuts and Dominican was going nuts and whatever. And he was like, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but you kind of brought it up with bringing up, what's his name? He's like, what does Venezuela really have to like?
To lose.
Well, no, to like get behind. And like, this is like this national team. He goes, back in the day, if you ask anybody that was back in the day Cuban, the biggest pride of Cuba was the national baseball team. And the reason when
I saw this segment.
And when he was still, when Fidel was still in, what do you call it? The only reason that they let Cuba into the WBC, because the other guy, I can't think of his name, but the one that was in charge of the Marlins was trying to help.
Yeah.
And
Dan, whatever.
Yeah. They
Samson?
said that Samson. Yeah. He was saying that the reason they were able to get them to agree to let the Cuban national team play was to have their group in Japan and not in Miami, because they were afraid they were going to go with the team and come home with the trainers.
Yep. Yeah.
So to get Cuba,
I think that segment was actually aired like yesterday or like 2 days ago.
To get Cuba in the tournament, because he said that you could not. He said when his dad was over there and when he was a kid, you wouldn't be able to walk through Cuba as a national player and walk like it'd be like a TMZ. You'd be walking through, and like if you were the pitcher, like
it's like Bad Bunny in PR.
What's the guy's name that was the homeboy?
El Duque.
Yes, El Duque.
Yeah.
Like El Duque would not be able to walk through Havana without being freaking mobbed.
Like Big Papi or Pedro in DR.
Yeah.
Bro, Big Papi.
But the difference is those guys had never even played the majors. But what's crazy is that would have been El Duque before he made it to the pros. Like not even before he came over. That's the crazy part.
I love that you stepped in with that perspective, Mike. That was beautiful. That was nice. My man's got deep really quick there. He's like, yo, let me go into my journalism bag really quick. Hold on.
I love that shit. All I do is watch clips on the way home. I got an hour-long bus ride.
This is true.
I mean,
I do want to get back into present-day sports and things that are happening.
Yes, sir.
The Los Angeles Lakers. Fucking go. Luka with 100 points in the last 48 fucking hours.
Who was the last player to do that?
Kobe.
Not Bam.
Did it. All right, so let's just talk about the 60 points really quick. All right, chat. Like let's just talk about it. Yes, post-divorce magic, which is how I'm cooking up these segments right now. Oh.
Are you really going there?
Bro, so Luka is on demon time. He is on his villain arc right now. The fact that he did that against Miami post Bam's 83, like not even a week later, bro. I feel like divorce Luka or not, Luka was gonna do that shit irregardless. Because like, bro, like you cooked 83 against the Wizards, and half of that shit was fucking free throws, my guy. Half that shit was free throws, my guy. So like they were giving you the extensive ability to go to the fucking basket, like to be able to put up an extra point. Like, no, fuck that. Like Luka cooked. He eviscerated Earth not once, but 2 nights in a row. And seeing Anthony Edwards be like, "Hey, Luka, welcome to the club," and then Luka be like, "What club?" The child support club. Dog, I'm with this shit. I'm fucking with this shit. Free the guys. Thoughts. Can the Lakers can the Lakers succeed the West?
Can I go first?
What's up? We're not talking about how that graphic made Chet Holmgren look any
I'm
shit.
sick of people sitting there saying that there's bias because I'm going to prove there's not.
Oh yeah, the Laker guy.
We're not making it.
Yeah.
Wemby is a cheat code.
What do you mean, Taco? I don't think they're making it. So how can you sit there and say that I got bias in this topic when I'm saying they're not going to make it? Mr. Yankee?
Death, taxes.
Because there's no
Robbie,
such thing as an unbiased Laker fan.
Death, taxes.
There's no
Robbie
such
going
thing
through
as
a
an
breakup.
unbiased Knicks and Yankee fan. Nicky
Death,
Snacks would
taxes.
agree.
That
Robbie
sounds made
going
up
through a
when you add those
breakup.
two together.
Lakers in fucking 5, baby.
I don't think we're making it.
KD going off on his teammates is fucking wild. KD is wild in his age right now.
There's a reason Brian Windhorst has he has reservations only in 2 Western Division cities, OKC and San Antonio.
Because he's fucking biased.
Because I think it's one of those 2.
All right. So here's my thing. And I am gonna give the bias take. We're sitting at 3. LeBron's got one final run in the fucking tank.
With the Lakers.
With his age.
No. He's gonna be back next year. But it won't be with the Lakers.
You know who it's gonna be with.
Cleveland.
We're bro. Yes, we might be. Yes, we are top heavy. I understand. But if there's anyone that can steamroll through, if there's anyone that has the fucking pieces in the West right now to be able to just bully their way through, it's gonna be scrappy. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. Like, it's gonna be ugly. But I'm sorry. I feel like the Nuggets are beginning to fucking fall off. And that fall off has been coming for a hot minute. You know, had a great run. Awesome Cinderella story. No. No one gives a fuck about the Suns. No. 8, whatever happens with 8 and 9, no one gives a fuck. So that leaves us with the Timberwolves at 5, who have dogs. But at the end of the day, it is the fucking Timberwolves. Houston is doing their damn thing. You have easily one of the best players in the whole fucking world on your roster in Kevin Durant. Like, you have the Spider, you have Durantula. You know, he's not necessarily Durantula anymore, but it's like anytime that man is on the fucking court, you have to be afraid of the sniper. I mean, he basically still is Durantula, yeah. Honestly. This man is dropping fucking, like, you know, like he's averaging like 20 something, was it 20 Taco King check? I want to say he's averaging 20, 26, 25. I mean, and then that leaves us with the Lakers at 3, our Lakers, Mike.
Yep.
The Spurs, who I still feel like are young.
Yeah.
And the Thunder, who I believe that all pun intended,
25.7.
25.7.
51%
Okay,
shooting.
I said 25, or did I say 24? I said 24.
21.
The Spurs do have amazing depth. The Spurs do have amazing depth.
The Spurs are also young. They've never been in a fight.
Yeah, and that's what worries me with the Thunder. All pun intended. I don't think that lightning strikes in a bottle twice. Boom. Insert thunder sounds. So I mean, like, I feel like that it's wide open for us. We're on a fucking 8-game win streak right now. Like, the only ones that are standing in our ways is OKC. That's it.
I mean, y'all think the Rockets are going to be some pushovers, I guess. Because to me, the Rockets are a team that are great for fucking the playoffs.
The Rockets are an underdog. The Rockets are definitely a fucking underdog. But again, Luka, Reeves, Bron, like, bro, we fucking like we're
gonna play defense.
We don't fucking have to. We'll just shoot the lights out. We'll just let Luka just shoot the fucking lights out.
Yeah.
I'm not downplaying Jared McCain's impact. I'm not downplaying his impact. I'm just having the utmost confidence in my guys. I'm just having the utmost confidence in my team. Because I think that we can do it. I mean, really quick, just to switch over to the East. Who y'all boys think are coming out of the East? Because that shit is so goddamn unpredictable. I'm gonna be honest, especially with Cade Cunningham. Like no Cade Cunningham now. Like, bro, I remember early. I was like, oh yeah, Detroit, dark horse. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I mean, this is gonna sound. You know how I feel. I don't like them at all, but. When it comes to June, can you really rule out freaking the bitches of Boston?
No. Oh, I mean, they're sitting at they're sitting.
Remember last year? They would have lost with or without Tatum.
He's valid.
Valid. I'm not disagreeing with him. I'm just saying you can't rule them out. That's all.
But you have the Cavs that have been so fucking up and down. So fucking lukewarm. Like, you don't know the Cavs. We were literally a year ago, 2 years ago, talking about the Cavs like being the number one team in the East. Taco, I see you showing the logo and shit. You know, I ain't going. Don't worry, bro. I ain't gonna pass over you.
What's Knicks, going on, Diabate?
With the Knicks, bro. So my take on your team, bro. There's nothing but space and opportunity.
Damn it, I knew I should have picked this guy up. God damn it. Sorry. I forgot to pick up Kobe White and someone grabbed him on me. Some bullshit.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm in the fantasy playoffs.
Yeah.
I get a little emotional sometimes.
Yeah, we know.
But no, continue. But no. I mean, my take on the Knicks. There's nothing but space and opportunity.
Basically, it's now or never.
Defend your team.
It's now or never. That's what it is. This team's going to be changed if they don't fucking do it.
Robbie never sets his lineup in basketball. I don't.
I hate that shit on Sleeper. That shit is buns.
It's. I need to get
weird, man. It's weird.
Bro, my phone did a fucking update and then it like kicked me out of like everything like 2 months ago, like in the middle of like November. It's like, yeah. But no, like with the Knicks, like I said, bro, there's just nothing but space and fucking opportunity. Leafs brought up the Raptors.
No.
It's kind of the same story.
Shot. There's zero shot. Zero shot. The Hawks are interesting because they have some players, but I don't think they have a guy who can get his own shot on a consistent basis. That really scares me. Like, Naw is nice. Dyson is good.
They traded that guy to Washington.
Was it that not Dyson Johnson? Then the other guy I meant. Sorry, let me make
I
sure.
think Moose had actually shouted out the Hawks
Johnson
in the chat.
Yeah. Kuminga is an interesting part for them, but I just don't see them as like serious. Like they're good, but not there yet. They still need another piece or two before I really like. But like the first round pick that they got the year before, who's been pretty average, the guy from France or whatever, that kind of hurts them. I think they're good, not great. They still need some more seasoning or another free agent or something to get over that.
Calling it seasoning and being ethnic is so fucking wild. God damn it, Taco.
What happened?
Are you talking like salt, pepper, garlic, or are you talking like? Or you're talking like
what kind of seasoning? Like do you want to throw some like Cajun in there, some adobo?
Are you talking like Magic City dust, or like what are you talking about?
I'm talking about like years in the league. Years in the league. I'm sorry that we didn't have the intellectual ability to understand that. You know.
We did, but did you not hear what he said? He goes, "It's funnier that you said it because you're ethnicity or ethnic."
Yeah, I was like, because like the way that you said it, the way that just like kind of like naturally.
You said it like a straight. You said it like a straight Dominican.
I was like, I can't tell if he's throwing a shot here right now or not.
You said it like someone didn't season the wings.
Exactly. That's exactly how it sounded. Actually,
that's exactly how it sounded.
I think Robbie will agree with me when I say this, but a lot of people do soggy wings, and that's just not okay.
No,
I hate that.
Bro, you know how many bars put out them soggy ass wings,
bro?
Ain't no crisp on this shit.
I'm about to go to the fucking bar after the show, man, and fucking go get wings. I tell them, nah, not get ratchet. I'm too old for that. But like, I'm about to tell them to dump. Yo, always fry them bitches twice. Yo, to all the chefs out there, to all my chefs out there, double fry your wings. You'll thank me later.
Double fry your bourbon.
Nah, I like honey hot.
You smoke bourbon.
Honey.
No shit.
Hot honey's elite, bro.
You dunk it. You deep fry it twice. Then you pull the wings out. Then you sauce the wings. And actually, when you sauce, you drizzle. Don't just like fucking throw them in the sauce because that's how you end up with sauce with soggy wings.
Yeah. Well,
hey,
I think you also gotta fry them without the sauce first, and you gotta do the baking soda.
That's literally what he just said.
Yeah, you fry. Yeah, fry it. Yeah,
but you gotta get that baking soda joint in there to like give it that extra little crispy.
That extra little,
where it's like
fucking makes a sound. Yeah,
you know when you get that spot to do that really good wings, that shit is all right.
Rumboyz cooking channel coming soon.
Yeah, hot honey wings forever.
I want to get into the next topic, and I want to know how you guys' March Madness is going. I did put the bracket out late. That's my fault. I sent everyone the link the morning of.
Let me put it up.
Huh?
Let me pull it up.
Oh,
I haven't even looked at that shit, to be honest.
I haven't looked at anything.
I have not even the link. I haven't looked at the tournament, bro, like at all.
Bro,
I've just been out of it.
So I smacked so fucking heavy yesterday. So like for those that saw on social media, your boy ended up at the fucking casino last night because yesterday was such a profitable day. This is why. All right, let me just Rumboyz 101. Rumboyz Commandments 101. Yes, it's okay to play parlays. You play singles as well. Okay. For the reasons of what we did yesterday, of how we had such a crazy fucking day yesterday on the books.
Well, I got the as long as Florida wins, which they're winning 71-27. I got the South bracket 100%.
Jeez.
I got all 8.
I don't think I
had Iowa upsetting Clemson. I had VCU upsetting North Carolina, and I had A&M upsetting St. Mary's.
See, let me look at my shit really quick. So my bets are doing great. My fucking bracket, my bracket was busted, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I mean, it's busted because of other things, but
Hey,
fucking. So right now I'm at 82.9. I am ranked second in the group, so I've actually done better than when I checked yesterday.
well, there's a few more games left.
Fucking Miami needs to kick it into high gear, bro.
Are they losing?
The 1 point lead, 27-26.
Let me turn that game on because the game I'm watching is not close.
Yeah, I cleared the whole East. Yeah, I cleared the whole East. Yeah, I
You cleared the East?
Yeah, I cleared the East and the Midwest. Damn.
Well, I think I didn't. I think I didn't clear one of those because I went because I was just a bracket for work. I went risque on one
Villanova.
of them.
I got Villanova wrong.
risque.
I got Villanova wrong. I got Ohio State wrong.
Oh
Damn,
yeah,
boys.
dumbass me. I with the whole news about Alabama's guard and all that, I picked Hofstra over them.
In the bracket, I picked Georgia, but on the books, I
God damn, that game was horrible. They whooped their ass.
So dog. All right. So like before I'd even left the casino, like I was watching the game at the crib, and like I was like, yo, like I'm betting the first half over. I was like, fuck it, you know, because like I'm like thinking, I'm like, yo, like about to go to the casino, like go fucking run up, go get some food, dog. Get to the fucking casino. They just, bro, yeah.
Avila just,
yeah, bro. Fucking, I got Vandy wrong. I did get Vandy wrong. Or no. I got McNeese wrong. Because I
picked McNeese over Vandy.
Yeah. My dumb ass tried to fucking bet Miami, Ohio, and that was a bad beat.
I almost did and I changed it with like 10 minutes to spare.
I had mine originally set as Tennessee, then I flipped it.
I did the other way. I did it the other way. BYU screwed me over.
Yeah, and then I got I got St. Mary's wrong. I thought that St. Mary's could have at least gotten into the next round this year. So I mean, I didn't honestly like my bad beats. Some of them weren't even really like bad beats. Like, I'm not gonna front, chat. My bracket is pretty nice. Yo, fuck Ohio State. Fuck Ohio State. Fuck. Ohio State damn near cost me a goddamn rib dinner.
Well, and Taco's gonna laugh at me for this one, but I don't care. Let me see how my women's bracket's doing.
I didn't do a women's bracket this year. I'm gonna need the WNBA to get their fucking shit together.
Well, they already did get their shit. They're coming. They already announced they're coming back.
Come back, yeah. Dog, Michigan laid dong on Howard. Iowa Clemson was so fucking crazy. That one was a bankroll. That was a nasty bankroll. I'll say this: my favorite game of the entire my favorite game of the entire tournament, and my most profitable game. Like, bro, I won an easy hundo off of that St. Louis shit. Like, just because, bro, before the game even tipped off, I was like, I think that they're gonna do it. I was like, I think St. Louis is gonna. I was like, I think St. Louis is gonna shoot the fucking lights out the building, and then they walked in that shit like Bishop from Juice and just. Like, Taco, you don't do March Madness?
I haven't done it in a few years.
Really?
The kids have had me on like, I got 2 under 4. Shit has been stressful. I don't watch shit like I used to.
I lost
I'm
one.
starting
I've got one loss in the girls.
You
got
know
one.
what it is too? It's like
I picked
there's not
Tennessee.
that whole like bar. Like I don't go out knowing that like, oh yeah, I'm going out for March Madness. I want to have my bracket because I'm I don't got enough time to follow all that shit anymore. Like I also am in basketball playoffs this week, and I'm
March Madness
getting
is
ready for
basketball.
fantasy baseball. No, fantasy basketball.
No
Right.
shit,
He is
Sherlock.
Right. He is right. He is right.
I got.
You said I don't have time to pay attention to basketball. That was you didn't say anything else.
All right, fair.
So then let me ask this then. Let me ask this then, Mike.
Yeah.
Of whose
I'm playing basketball and baseball.
Obviously, there's games taking place live right now, so we are not going to utilize anything that is taking place live for the sake of this exercise.
Okay.
After your first day of March Madness, who do you think, in your opinion, could throw the most fits? Who do you think is probably the most profitable team right now for people to be looking at? I know what my answer is going to be.
Are you telling me to look deeper than? Are you telling me like what team could like spoil shit, or what are you telling me?
Yeah. Let's get naughty.
Okay.
Pause. Because I have mine. I already have mine picked out.
For me to go hard as the hood.
Give yours.
So honestly, I think that I don't think that VCU is exactly done yet. I think that they do have another close call in them. Although I do in my bracket, I have Illinois moving forward. I do like VCU to at least be able to keep it close enough from a betting perspective to where maybe that can be something that be profitable. In terms of who can go the furthest and also probably be the most long-term profit, I do think that St. Louis can actually do something. That 3-point shooting was immaculate. Robbie went the fuck off. Shout out to him for having the same name as me. And I really, really, really do think that they're going to be a profitable team, like probably more profitable than like when we look at, obviously the books are going to be siding towards a Purdue. The books are going to be siding towards, these teams that we've kind of seen evidence of going a little bit further than most. I do want to throw one more out there for all the bettors out there.
Let me get one before you go. Let me do my. I don't.
St. John's.
Okay, no, that's fine. You can talk. No, go take St. John's. Talk St. John's.
Okay, so St. John's is my final one for being another highly profitable team. Although the East is so muddled in a way to where if there was anyone sneaky enough that could get through, it would be St. John's.
Okay, so I got a sneaky one. I got two. One, I did not pick my bracket, but I'm gonna say that this conference was tough. It is in the same bracket, same quadrant of the bracket as your VCU talk. If a certain team pans out, I mean, the team's going to win right now, but there is a team that's pretty much at home in their next game. If they were to lose, I think they're going to lose. They did kick ass in the first round. But if Vandy can get past Nebraska, watch out for Vandy because Vandy's has already beat Florida. And if they were to beat Florida, I mean, that could be they have to get
Nebraska's magic has ran out.
I think it's ran out. But the other team, and with an upset, not with them, but with another upset in their bracket, things have changed. I already had them going to the Elite Eight before this because I do think this team is going to beat the 1 seed in their bracket because I don't think Arizona is going to go to the Final Four. I'm saying Arkansas. I don't know if they're going to – I'm just saying I have Arkansas and Purdue in my Elite Eight. So I do think – I picked that Arkansas was going to beat Arizona in the Sweet 16.
Really
and they're
quick.
playing High Point.
To my St. Louis take, the spread is 12.5.
Yeah.
I think they can cover 12.5 even against Michigan. I'm here to fucking bet, bro.
So in your bracket, who's your chip?
In my bracket, who's my champion? Duke.
Okay.
Duke.
Okay.
And I have it. I kept the score a little kinky. 69 to 67.
Little kinky.
Yeah, I have it being Duke, Michigan in the final. I think that St. Louis can do enough to at least maybe cover the spread. I mean, they're a good enough team to where they could possibly sneak it out. But I mean, Michigan is just so fucking dominant. Like they are a school that is built for this. like they invest heavily into making sure that they have the bodies to be able to go deep into the tournament. So, I mean,
speaking of Duke, I do have them going to the Final Four. But speaking of Duke and what happened yesterday, I'm going to the other side of the ball. And Taco, being in New York, better know about the guy that I'm about to bring up. Yes, they lost. But Jerry McNamara.
Oh, from Syracuse?
He is the head coach of He is the head coach of Siena, who almost upset Duke. He just proved that he's got some gonads as a head coach, and
hey, that man played all starters.
Well, and guess who doesn't have a head coach right now?
Who? Hughes?
Syracuse.
Interesting.
Hey, that man played all his starters, all minutes, did not fucking rotate a single
He sat his 5 starters for 47 seconds total.
Hey, that shit was wild.
It was something crazy like that.
Hey, and Duke in the press conference afterwards literally goes, they're like, yeah, we thought that this was gonna be a coast ride. They're like, we did not. We took them light, bro. Like, yeah, the starters almost fucking died out of that bitch, bro. Like, hey, the definition of
they would have if it was an NBA game.
I don't even think the league will allow you to do that.
You know how much adrenaline them dudes must have been working on too, though, knowing that this is their shot.
Taco, do you know what the score was at halftime? The 16 seed was up by 11 and a half.
Oh,
Leach does make a valid point. Duke did have a better team last year.
Yes, they did. Yes.
And aren't the Boozer Boys injured? Aren't they banged up?
No,
one of them.
No. One of them maybe, but there's other two. The second brother, he's starting because of an injury. He's not starting because he's a bruiser.
I think that's what it was. Okay, I think that's what I'm trying to remember the exact storyline, but yeah.
There's a guard and there's a forward, but he's hurt. Yeah.
Guy on LIU started crying after he made a shot. Fins up. Oh shit.
Damn, so LIU and Hofstra made it? That's crazy.
Huh?
Hofstra made it. LIU made it.
Yeah.
A school called Queens, not from New York, made it.
Yeah. Bro.
2 of those places are Long Island, though.
All right. So I love how I saw this in the chat earlier. I saw this in the chat earlier about
I hope LIU is on Long Island.
I mean, you never know.
I saw this in the chat earlier about St. John's not having any shooters, and why is it that I feel like that is the fucking narrative around St. John's every single year. It's like I just feel like that is like always,
because the shooters in New York don't shoot basketballs.
Holy shit, Taco. I don't.
They don't play football either.
No, they don't. they don't hurdle defenders.
Let's see. What is
cars and fences?
What is the line for St. John's next game coming? Or no, we don't even know the fucking opponent yet.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's gonna be Kansas. It's gonna be Kansas. All right, so I'll go ahead and I'll fucking predict this live on fucking air. I mean,
I got St. John. I got in my bracket. I have
I
it.
got St. John's over
No,
Kansas.
in my bracket, I have it.
Tino recruits defense, no shooters, so Taco is correct. Oh damn, that was wild. I don't know, bro. I want upsets. As we get into the weekend. Being that game is going to be that St. John's game is going to be played tomorrow. That's going to be wild, honestly. St. John's, Kansas. We don't have a line yet, but I'm liking what can happen there. Other than that, any final takes before we get out of here? No one. Mike is like I'm toasted.
I'm ready for fantasy baseball tomorrow, so I'm kind of getting ready to get focused.
I was invited into a fantasy baseball league, but I was like, bro, I don't have the commitment.
You know what I need? I need.
Oh, London picks. Hold on. Hold on.
League guys. I mean, a dynasty.
Bryce Harper, Altuve, Abrams, Judge, Tatis, Chiriot, Merrill, Wilson.
Being that, hold on, really quick. Being that we are here, Mike, did we invite Taco to that dynasty league?
We talked about it, and he said he was going to do it, but we just haven't. Which league are you talking about?
The one with Pat.
I don't think there's a spot.
We need to kick someone out.
He can take my team. I have no picks.
Oh my god.
Great way to start. Hey, you have no picks.
Dude, Taco, my next I literally, you don't know. When I say that I got Robbie, you need to make me a trade because I got a couple in the works. You need to trade me so I can do something.
Taco, we're not going to do that. Taco, we're not going to do that to you. Probably what we'll do is we'll create a dynasty league with like all the boys and like the chat and everything.
So Taco, do you play any dynasty right now?
Right now, last year I took over a 20-man baseball team.
Do you play any dynasty football?
Well, I'm saying I took over a 20-man keeper last year, so
in baseball,
getting back into it. What?
In baseball or in football?
Baseball.
No, but I'm saying, do you play any football dynasty?
No, that's what I'm saying. Then
okay, do you know? But no, there's a reason I'm asking you this. Do you know the value? If I was to ask you a dynasty trade question about a player that you have a high opinion on, or a major, would you be able to actually give me a take?
Absolutely, because it also depends on your roster and what stage.
So Robbie, in a vacuum, Robbie knows where I'm going with this. He doesn't know the player, but he knows how I do this. In a vacuum, to sell a certain player, what's it going to take? To sell JJ McCarthy, what do you need back?
Are we asking me how I feel about JJ McCarthy right now?
Yeah, I'll take it.
If you're making a trade tonight, what are you wanting in return?
A late third.
Anything?
What if I could get two? I have 210 and Joe Milton in the inbox.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let me. No. I get that. I haven't. I know. Would you? I know you would, but do you think, Robbie? Because this is more a you question. Do you think that if I took Milton off the deal, I could get 203?
No.
Same owner has 210 and 203.
Sorry, I just fucking saw the craziest goddamn shit on the books right now.
I'll tell you why. Because at that point in time, Milton is a possibility, right? And he could or he could not get a starting job. Maybe in a year, maybe in another year. Maybe this year someone gets hurt. It's just too much risk that I wouldn't want to You're giving up Milton, right?
No.
No, he'd be acquiring.
I'm giving up JJ.
He'd be acquiring, but he's also going to get a 210 in return. So it's
I'm
like
getting
you're
210 and Milton.
in a way.
Or I can, or do you? But do you think I could get 203 if I was to take Milton off the board?
Chat is
Oh, if you were
on
to keep Milton,
shit right
No,
now.
I don't have Milton. I got JJ.
oh, if you don't ask him for Milton, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, chat is throwing out the
If I take
fucking
Milton
plays.
off the trade, so here's the options. Do I try to go 203 for JJ straight up, or take 210 and Milton?
Y'all are talking fantasy, and these niggas are in the chat gambling. They are throwing out some plays. The Sabres.
How about this?
So fire.
So on the wire this year is only going to be players that are being drafted.
It's dynasty.
Hold on.
Sometimes you might have
the draft is rookies. The draft is rookies.
Hey yo.
Is it IDP too?
Hey yo.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter for this.
I wouldn't give up 203.
Maybe it's the shroom.
Because you're either going to get a wide receiver
right now,
like his second round pick, right? Third pick of the second round. He's giving you want, right?
Is what I want.
Yeah. I wouldn't give that up because there's too many receivers and running backs that you can kind of stash that could possibly hit.
I'm going to ask for it.
I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, you should ask for it. We're salesmen. We ask for shit that we know we're not going to get. Like, I know I'm not going to get that.
Do I ask for 203 or do I ask for 203 and Milton?
If
go for it all and just keep dropping down.
I mean, go for it all. Go for it all.
Depends on the kind of guy, though.
If you can acquire Milton as a part of it, Milton just becomes a consolation prize at that point.
Yeah. And Lord knows someone might trade for him.
Do you need the consolation prize? No. If anything, they're probably just unloading Milton to you so that the hopes of you dropping someone lower end off your bench that might be able to fucking benefit them in the future.
Like the new backup for the Philadelphia
I love doing that. Oh, that's so maniacal.
Bro.
Oh, no. Guess who just got dropped? Waivers on Wednesday. But guess who just got... Robbie, you remember our talk last week? Guess who just got dropped in that league at the tight end position?
Dolchich? Who?
Someone that I'm going to have to try to pick up for $1. Daniel fucking Bellinger.
Fucking Danny Bees. Danny Bees in the
Danny
trap.
Bees just got dropped.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Did you have Tootin in that league, Mike?
I'm over here.
Did you have Bashar Tootin, whatever, the guy from the Jags?
Tootin in that league? No, in this league, no. In this league,
he's throughout Sabres. Yo, I'm over here.
Because that's the kind of guy where you just sit back and you like, oh shit, I just found money, baby. Because I mean, what the fuck's gonna happen this year? I think that's a great opportunity. Even if you sell him speculatively, someone who does like him, and you just secure something.
The one that in one league, I think it was a league that you were in, Robbie. The league you got out of. I had the dude that went from Green Bay to Seattle.
Fucking not
the running back. Emmanuel Wilson. I had him.
All right, really quick. I kind of just like cooked up some shit real quick. Like just like the fuck around with the fuck arounds.
All
right, tomorrow London or is tomorrow Seattle?
Tomorrow's London.
London on the track.
Yeah, tomorrow's London.
For UFC?
Yeah.
Well, because I think next couple of weeks is Adesanya.
Yeah, and it's just a couple of weeks from now. We still got plenty of fucking time.
Yeah, we definitely should talk about that Ronda Rousey interview about that shit, though, another time. That was wild.
What? We talked about Ronda
about the pay of the fighters once they moved over there and how they were going to bring that women's fight with Gina Carano over to there, but because they don't really get paid on pay-per-view and shit, the fighters make money. It was crazy what she was saying.
Fighting pay structure is fucking corrupt from the goddamn beginning. I could make that a whole YouTube video for like 30 minutes within itself. Like fight pay is whack, bro.
But the thing is, now you got all these Saudis trying to bring in money to start shit. So it's weird. Because this Jake Paul niggas, Jake Paul's the dude that's setting up setting up this fight, which is crazy. It's like he's created his own promotion joint.
But I'm also not supporting it because of it being him.
Isn't it Nate Diaz versus McBerry too?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see that shit.
I support. I want to make sure that I fucking say this clear when I address this. I support women's MMA. I don't support, just like how I'm not watching UFC White House. I'm not watching the Jake Paul promo. I'm not gonna put my money over there because what is it doing for me? What is it doing for the economy? What is it doing for my followers? If that's what I'm choosing,
how are you not gonna watch the train wreck that is the UFC at the White House? How many times are you gonna see that
because
kind of
because it's the same reason why I don't have a Twitter account anymore. Because self-consciously, bro, you're talking the same guy that has no Twitter because he hates Elon. Elon gonna be? I mean, listen, I don't have a fucking Twitter account because I hate Elon that much, bro.
He does.
I would have a Twitter account if it was ran by anyone else.
I'm like 50-50. It's my best platform, so it's like hard for me to get any. I get all the updates.
You asked a real question. You asked a real question, and I gave you, hey,
I agree. I hate Elon too, but that's the problem with what these guys buying the shit that we like. God damn it, get off my platform.
Up. It fucks everything up, bro. Like I agree, but that's also a conscious decision that I made when he fucking bought it.
Because I can agree. I don't really like Jake Paul either. I think he's a POS, but at the same point in time, I do think that if he can get the fighters better pay, he could be the path to a better system.
Can he do it without insulting Puerto Rico?
I agree.
Holy shit, Felipe Franco's fighting on this goddamn card. You guys have been fighting that long. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get into this. This does start off, by the way. I want to throw this out there after we talk. Way to kind of help me segue into this. This does start off with a female strawweight fight tomorrow. May not place anything on it, but I just want to make sure that we are shouting that out for the fact that it is Chanel Dyer, it is Ravina Oliveira. We want to make sure that we throw it out there. I feel like the UFC hasn't been doing great as of late putting on for those events. So Taco, shout out to you for kind of throwing that out there and at least bringing some light. I want to get into our picks. You don't have to pick the whole card. I'm going to throw out some bets for the weekend, and I'm going to pass it to the boys, and then we're going to get out of here. I have TCU 11.5 to cover against Duke. I'm not picking them to win. I'm picking them to cover. Shout Aiden. He threw it out there. I'm taking what Leaf said in the chat, and I'm applying that pressure on the Sabres. He said it's a wagon. We're going to roll with that. Last time we did a community parlay, we cooked very heavily. Going to get into my 3 UFC picks of this 5-pick parlay for the weekend, and I will be live tomorrow for the fights. So just going to throw that out there. I'm going to be live. I'm going to take the under on the 2.5 rounds between Michael Venom Page and Sam Patterson. I think that Leafs kind of threw it out there earlier about this fight being a trap, kind of looking at the numbers and the way that this one is set up, the way that Vegas is kind of pitching this one to us. I would much rather play the rounds game than pick a specific fighter, especially with this one being set up as a trap. MVP 192 and Sam Patterson at a plus 160. These are just mathematics I kind of don't want to fuck around and find out with. Luke Riley money line at 192. I get that homie may be doing a little look maxing, whatever. And then Mosvar, I am going to take Mosvar over Lerone Murphy. Although I could maybe see myself switching on that one, but I mean 19-0 in the UFC. I feel like I just gotta go with the Russian fighter here, personally. Boys,
Taco.
I actually got nothing for this one right now. I have no bets this week.
This weekend is fire. There's so much like bro. I cooked that $5, and there's so much more profitable shit out there. There's so much shit.
I have not been following UFC really good as of late.
Have you been following anything?
I've been following the NFL draft. That's why I knew my guy was from USC.
Hold on. He did get you tonight on some NFL shit. He did. He held it down.
On one thing he got me.
A couple of things. He held
what
it down.
school does Eli Stowers go to?
I believe the 5th. The 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna give you a hint. His school that he goes to is still in the NCAA tournament, and we have talked about them tonight.
Duke?
Vandy.
Vandy Handy.
And he came from New Mexico State.
It's a whole Diego Pavia.
Whatever his name is.
I did not want to fucking do that either, by the way.
Okay,
Diego, I'll eventually start giving you some fucking press coverage eventually.
I'm not giving him any press coverage because the dummy decides to go get freaking draft freaking tips from goddamn Johnny Manziel.
So the Johnny Manziel thing isn't what pisses me off. It pissed me off how he handled the Heisman thing.
And I really love they can have a quote of Rick James every time you bring up Johnny Manziel. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Every time we bring up
wild as shit.
Right.
I'm still getting a stream deck. Fuck this. I need to put that as a sound.
Yeah, I gotta send my shit up.
Is that what we need?
I know. I need to make that a sound. Cocaine's one hell of a drug. Every time we bring up Johnny Manziel, like Taco said,
shit.
Okay, I don't like them, but there's something telling me that I think Michigan State's gonna beat Louisville.
Damn, Eric's not gonna like that. Okay, continue.
Well, if they had their whole team, but I don't think they're going to.
I purposely stayed away from the Louisville bet because I didn't want to get cursed out.
My brother's a Louisville fan. Doesn't matter to me. I'm taking Texas Tech plus 1.5 over or actually I'll just take them on the money line because it's a better odds over Alabama. And I will take High Point and not High Point. I
almost thought about that bet.
I'm going to take High Point, Arkansas, the over.
The over. Okay. That's probably the safest bet to take in that game, actually. So I like that you did throw that out there. Leafs did throw out one more. Battle of Texas. Yeah, we are going to be siding with Houston tomorrow. I don't think that A&M makes it super deep into the tournament. So it's just kind of one of those process of elimination things. Good bet, High Point flies. Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, that might be the fucking that might be a dagger right there. Other than that, boys, I thank you for doing this show with me. Us doing this show together. It's our show. It's fucking our show. We say we want, we do what we want, we have a good time, and it's always great to just have like civil discourse, about sports and everything. So I appreciate you, boys. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly, y'all.
We love and appreciate you. Arrrr.